Yeah, cool.
I don't know, honestly. I said give some.
Oh nice, got a pro video up there.
I'm pro, yeah, super pro. Like I got a tennis ball on this thing, dude. We're good. All right. It's Saturday afternoon. We got a little matchup here. Riverhawks versus the Steamboat Stampede. We were in Steamboat last weekend, got a pair of wins out of them, a 7-3 win and a 6-0 win, but that doesn't mean we can sleep on anything. Quick face-off draw there, and won by Steamboat, and they're right up here in the middle. We got Thomas and Hoots back playing D. Puck chipped down in the corner. Hoots is going to go shove his guy to the side and get to the puck, and now he's going to rim it up to Nate. Nate turning, working it out of the zone, and gets it ahead to Deacon. Here's Deacon. Deacon working his way. A shot. Saved by Augie Taylor. Augie and Deacon there exchange pleasantries, and we'll get a quick change. Luca and Violet out now on D. We'll keep Griff, Nate, and Deacon in on his forwards. Face-off draw back to Nate. Nate, quick shot, deflected up into the netting. Nate and Luca laughing it up out there. Let's hope that's not a sign. They're unfocused. They spent most of the afternoon hanging out together along with Tom. Oh, Deacon backing his way into the Steamboat player. Steamboat trying to come away with it. It's off in Nate's skate. Nate has it. Nate up high. Drops it to Violet. Violet kicks it back down low. Now Deacon and Nate trying to figure out who's doing what. Deacon lays a check. Puck comes out. Luca gathers it. Luca through the middle. Luca's got a little room in front of him. To the outside for Luca. Luca, a shot high up over the net. Took a weird bounce in the corner there, and it stayed put. And they send this one all the way down. So they're going to call an icing on this, even though that was our own player who sent it all the way down. You could hear Nate acknowledging that. Colton on the face-off draw. They get tied up. Loose puck. Durango, or Steamboat has it, not Durango. I just watched the Durango Vale game, and it was a pretty solid game. Colton with the puck down in his skates. He kicks it ahead to himself and continues to move the play forward. Hoots picks it up over along the far blue line. Hoots, shot. Oh, that hit a Steamboat player. He's wincing in pain. Tom has this puck, kicks it back over to Hoots. Hoots in the neutral zone, off the boards, but can't connect with Jackson. And now Steamboat back out. Hoots trying to reach up and grab that puck. Comes out of the zone. And Hoots dropped it, did not play it first, so it'll be a hand pass. Neutral zone face-off. Colton gets it over to Dylan. That one narrowly into the Steamboat bench. And Steamboat, little 2-on-1, little give and go. Nice stick from Hoots. Reaching out. And now a shot that goes wide, and that one comes free on the back door there. But Jackson gets to it. Jackson with it. Steamboat reversing down into the corner. Colton applying some pressure. Hoots delivers a check and knocks him off the puck, and now here goes Hoyt. Hoyt up ahead. Hoots in ahead of the red line, shoots it in. Jackson trying to get to it. Steamboat's going to clear the zone. It gets free to Luca. Luca in the neutral zone. Luca dancing with it. Looking ahead into the middle. Right off the stick of the Steamboat player, and a shot. Violet gets the block there. Never made its way on net. Hoyt down behind her own net, makes a little shimmy move. Off the boards, trying to get it up ahead to Bryson. It did not clear the zone, and now here's Violet trying to get this puck out. Battle for it here along the bench. Bryson with it. Now Bryson cross-ice pass all the way over to Hoyt. Hoyt Nice move. Hoyt gets down low, makes a nice shot. A pad save from Augie up high to Luca. Luca looking, dancing, all the way deep into the corner. Andre, the referee, in his way. Come on, buddy. Bryson comes away with the puck. Shot on net. Augie, stick save up in the glove, and we'll get a whistle and a stoppage. Hopefully the Wi-Fi works a little better this afternoon game than it did this morning. Any issues, just let me know, friends and family. I'll do my best. Nice play there, and a good hard shot from Hoots. Bryson, strong, working his way around, got a pass to Hoots. And now Tom with a shot. Tom's gonna pinch in, and now Tom's gotta get back, place him deep. Oh, good back check from Tom. Almost got to it. Back in front and a save. Nice work. Landon there. Staying on top of the puck. Dangerous play there. Tom, good back check. Got a stick out, but just not quite enough. And they were able to feed it to the open man. Colton trying to get the face-off win. Steamboat gets it down in the corner. Now Tom and Colton double team him. Nate, another double team there. So physicality picking up considerably here. Steamboat comes away with it. Steamboat with a shot. Landon reaching with the glove. Puck over to the side. Hoots went to get that one out. Must have taken a funny bounce as it was right by our bench. Now Steamboat's going to chip it into the zone. Tom down into the corner, rimming it around. Hoots is going to pick it up. Hoots, Deacon, Nate skating up. Lots of opportunities here. Oh, just ahead of Nate. Hoots quickly back. Luca up, gets a stick on it. And change directions here. Steamboat has it. Lifting it out of the zone all the way across. Violet's going to get it in the neutral zone. Violet with it. Kicks it over to Luca. Luca scanning for options. Luca back to Violet. Nice play there. Violet and Deacon. Oh! Violet just did not get over the red line there, so that's an icing. Not sure if she was just trying to get the puck in the zone or give it up ahead to Deacon. Well, 8:43 left in the first. We're scoreless. Oh, nice face-off win. Nate read it. Now here comes Nate and Deacon. Just in time, Nate kicked that puck up ahead to Deacon. Otherwise, we'd had a offsides there. Deacon and Nate. Oh, Deacon tripping in that Zamboni corner. That is the worst section of ice in the history of hockey rinks. If you look closely, you can see all the divots. Deacon cycling with Luca. Luca down low. Luca maintaining the puck. Little turnaround move. Luca evades. Luca still with it. Luca with it. Turnaround shot. Comes free on the back door. Colton turning, firing one. It's still loose. Augie's going to cover it. So a good series of good shift there for my boys and Violet. Face-off draw off to the side. Jackson kicks it down in the corner. Nice work from Jackson. Jackson tries to center one. Steamboat got the steal. Steamboat back into the middle. Interrupted there from Griff. Puck finally out of the zone. Hoots gets to it. Hoots quickly chips it back down in. Steamboat on around D to D. Jackson coming in for the check, but Steamboat evades him. Augie kicks it back behind his own net. Here's Steamboat looking for the breakout. Hoots read it, but came off of his stick. Again, Hoots sends it in deep, and now Hoots is going to get in there, pick this one up. Oh, Tom and Hoots collide with each other. Hoots is back on his skates, and now Steamboat gets the breakout play here. That one in deep. Jackson's got to collect his stick. Hoots has it, rims it around. Jackson off of his stick. Steamboat collecting in the neutral zone, turns it over to Griff. Griff working his way down deep in the outside. Doesn't get a clean shot off. It got deflected. Dylan and Jackson run into each other a little bit there. Luca's got a guy closing in on him. Luca with it. Nice little pull-up move there from Luca. Luca's going to take a check. Jackson's going to kick the puck out of the zone. Not enough for an icing here. Uh-oh. Oh, that one just came out of the zone. Luca saw it, kicks it over to Hoyt. Hoyt's got the red line. Uh-oh, Luca calling for it. Hoyt gives it right back to him, but Steamboat intercepted there, so a bit of a broken play. Now up ahead to Colton. Colton to the outside. Nice work, Colton. Colton with the drive. Right off the numbers. Rebound opportunity. Steamboat comes away with it through the neutral zone. Colton and Luca close in on him. They shoot it on net. Landon with the save. Violet up ahead. Steamboat read that one. Now here's Luca. Luca with it. Luca's going to drive this one up. Come on, buddy. Little 1-on-3. Luca to the outside. Still on the puck. Backdoor to Bryson. What a pass. What a finish. Bryson with the goal. Luca with the assist. Man, Riverhawks up 1-0 here at 5 minutes, 50 seconds in the first period.
We got 8 from 26.
And now Hoyt back to Hoots. Hoots driving in. Steamboat kicks it off the boards, but Hoots is going to get over to it. And a scrum over on the far boards there, right in front of the stands. Off of Hoyt's leg and into the zone. Steamboat has it. This one comes out. Hoots with plenty of time is going to pick it up. Kicks it up to Bryson. Bryson with a man on him here. Bryson comes away with it. Gets it over to Colton. Colton, not a bad decision. Shoots it down on net. Up ahead, off of Hoots' skate. Hoots avoids a player or two. Fires one. That one goes wide right. It's going to come all the way around and out of the zone. Tom can pick it up, though, as Steamboat changes out a couple players. So Tom kicks it back to Hoyt. Hoyt did not get the pass. This one's going to go all the way down for an icing. Here, you want the side view? No, that's not very good. Up high and out of the zone. Nate read it. Nate's going to get to this puck. Nate and Deacon in. A shot. Nice hard shot from Nate. Oh, funny bounce off the stanchion there. Comes out of the zone. Nate gets it back. Nate wants it. Nate working his way in. Little sauce pass ahead to Griff. Off the boards, not out. Deacon has it. Deacon kicks it back to Violet. Violet has to send it back down deep. Now Steamboat can't get around Deacon. Well, actually, never mind, they do. Oh, Nate in with a hard hit. Violet with a shot. Save Augie. Back up high. Nate gave it up to Steamboat. Steamboat has it now. Steamboat over the red line. Steamboat has to pull up and get back on sides. They kick it back in the zone. Here's Nate again. Nate skating up, has the red line. Nate's going to get to the outside, slips a player, gets it back. A shot, try to go 5-hole. Now Nate kicks it back to Luca. Luca's with a shot. Oh! Off of Augie. Rebound. Back to Griff. That's going to be 2 assists now for Luca. Nice finish there from Griff Barrett. And the boys work their way down the handshake line.
89 goals, assist 26, 17.
Clear, and they shoot it up into our nice low ceiling there. Colton face-off draw again, sends it on up ahead. Steamboat gets it off to the boards, breaks it out. Hoots steps over, keeping Steamboat from getting very far into the zone. Now a shot comes free. Save Landon. Another save from Landon. So Landon doing his job. Steamboat with another shot. This one goes wide right. Hoots picks it up. Hoots off the boards, gets it to Jackson. Jackson off the glass, back to himself. Jackson into the zone. Jackson and Dylan. Jackson goes for a little toe drag. Augie out to play it into the corner. Jackson kicking it on up ahead. It goes up high here to Hoots. Hoots off the boards, back down deep in the corner. Jackson kicking it back to himself again. This one up high for Hoots. Hoots slap shot goes wide left. Jackson up high to Thomas. Thomas fires one. It hits his own man now to Colton. Colton's shot. Oh, that was dangling near the post, almost in. Oh, geez. Puck landed in Hoots' breezers, and he didn't see it. Eventually got it loose and free. Tom over to Jackson. Jackson can't hang on to it. Puck up and out of the zone. Luca has it. Luca. Little chip pass back to himself. Don't know quite how effective that was, but here's Luca now. Back behind the net. Gets it up to Hoyt. Hoyt tried to glove it. Back to Luca. Luca down deep. Luca lost it, but he has it in the corner. Absorbs a check. Luca tried to slip a player. Luca gets it back. Centering one up high to Violet. Violet with a shot. And Bryson with a tip up over the goalie and in. That's 2 goals now for Bryson. That's going to be an assist now for Violet. We are playing quite well. Henry would make a bit of a difference in this game. He's quite a physical player and might keep some of these faster Riverhawks from getting in the zone unchallenged. Minute left now in the first. Nice win from Griff up high to Tom. Tom collecting. Tom sends one down deep. Bryson with another turnaround shot. Augie with a diving out save. Hoots keeping that puck in deep. Now Hoots picking it up. Hoots with a shot. That one deflected high up over to the far corner. Now Hoyt has it. And tripped up by his own player, I believe. Off the glass and out. No icing here. Hoots will get back to it. About 30 seconds left. All the way down for Hoyt. Oh, stretch pass. Just missed him, and that'll be an icing call. Face-off win from Colton back to Violet. Violet back behind her own net. Steamboat gets it, centers one. Dangerous play here. Violet in. Woo. Kept them from getting much of a shot off, and they fire one. Steamboat gets one back. Caught Landon by surprise. He might have been screened by his own player there. That 15 seconds left in the first. Steamboat puts one on the board. Nate with it. Nate trying to dangle his way in. Violet kicks it all the way over to Deacon. Deacon with it. Deacon through the middle. Toe dragging, escaping. That puck kicked out. Nate's going to pick it up, but that's going to do it for the first period.
Dude, your kids like the Energizer Bunny.
Are you guys missing Henry? Yes, I thought so. I kept looking for him, and I was like, is he
104 fever, so he's sick.
That sucks. Yeah, I know. I thought there'd be a lot of teams this weekend kind of short.
Yeah, color up.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It's good he's not.
Yeah.
How's it going in there, sister?
Hey,
All right, start of period 2. Riverhawks up 3-1. Face-off draw here, taken by Colton. Nate stepping in again, trying to pick that puck up. He's doing a good job with it. Did not quite come away with it. Steamboat sends it all the way down. That'll be an icing call. What if we just lean out like this? Do you think we'll get in trouble? What if I drop the whole rig on the ice? I bet they wouldn't like that. We'll play it safe. We'll come back inside the glass here. Face-off draw, deflected and out of the zone. No icing here. Hoots turning, firing hard off the boards. Colton with the stick lift, and now Nate, so fast. Shot, oh my goodness. Off the back of the boards, deflected off the net. And now down low, battle. Oh, Tom looking for that D2D pass. Dangerous play there. Almost intercepted. Hoots, nice little pull-up move. Here comes Hoots. Hoots is going to take it in. Everybody stays on side. Quick shot and a glove save from Augie. Griff Barrett on the face-off draw. Luca and Violet back on D. Comes free, back to Jackson. Jackson's gonna fight and keep this one in. Kicks it over to Violet. Violet deflects it back down low. Nice job, Hoyt here. Hoyt coming away with it. Oh, nice job. Oh no, that was not Hoyt, that was Dylan. Dylan keeping that puck in. Loose in the neutral zone. Luca has it. Luca loses it. Gets upended here by the Steamboat player. Looks like Jackson went to send that one in deep, and it went to our own bench. Definitely the stronger team here, but again, maintaining composure will be the name of the game. Griff, face-off draw over to Jackson. Jackson kicks this one wide, and Violet didn't pick it up cleanly. Kind of working our way in eventually. Griff with a nice little pull-up move there. Jackson kicks it back in the corner. Griff with it. Griff looking to set something up, kicks it up high for Violet, off of Violet's skates, right back to the Steamboat player, and it's going to come free in the neutral zone. Luca will collect it over across to Jackson. Jackson with it. Jackson, a shot, tags the Steamboat player, and it's going to go down in the corner. Jackson pulls up with it, trying to get it back. Cycles with Luca. Luca has it. Luca down low. Luca with it, scanning. Nice little quick pull-up move there. Off the boards to Jackson. Bad pass, though. Did not read the angle right. Now Jackson's got a player on him. Jackson dishes it back to Violet. Violet. Now we're playing a little bit. This is what I was talking about. Getting a little sloppy here. Jackson over delivers a check. Back in the middle, Violet over to Jackson. Jackson tosses his guy down as they came back in for the check. And offsides call. Hoyt Colton and, we got a Steamboat player that's heading off to the locker room. Hoyt, Colton, Bryson out now. Face-off draw goes wide, and Bryson picks it up off the boards back to himself. Bryson into the zone. Nice moves from Bryson. Bryson working his way in. Backhands one. Almost got it on net. Came just wide right off a skate. Back on net, now out of the zone. Hoots picks it up. Right through the middle, up ahead to Hoyt. Good stick from Hoyt there. Kicked back out. Steamboat trying to get it out right behind Tom. Hoots. Here goes Hoots in the zone, taking it wide. A shot back of the net. Right over Augie's shoulder there. Deep. Hoyt and Colton for a battle in the corner there. Bryson over to help out. Boys go down. Hoots keeping it along the boards there. Someone got a shot. I was watching something else entirely, I guess. Tom with it. Back behind her own net. Not a bad play, but kicks it back to Hoots. And Hoots up ahead to Bryson. Bryson deflects it into the middle. No one up ahead on the breakout, though, but now we have it. Colton takes this one up over the blue line. Colton dancing through a few Steamboat players, comes free. Steamboat gets it. And they're going to skate this one up. Luca and Violet changed out in the middle of that. Steamboat sends it in deep. A little bit left of the net there. Hoyt has it. Hoyt's going to now skate it back behind the net. Up ahead to Bryson. Bryson lets it go free into the neutral zone. Sauce pass right back in from Steamboat. Violet back into the middle. Comes free. Off to the side goes Bryson. Bryson gains the blue line, but he gets angled off along the boards. Up high, here's Luca. Lucas. Turns it over a little bit there. Luca skating up, kicks it ahead. Hoyt's going to get to it. Hoyt trips, falls into the boards. And Deacon now down into the corner. Deacon swinging around, turning, drops it to Violet. Good play. Did not quite finish on the play, and now Steamboat sends one in deep. Luca's got to pick this puck up. Takes it behind the net. Up to Nate. Just off of Nate's stick there. Steamboat turning, firing, keeping it in the zone. We are at 8.5 minutes left here in the second period. Deacon intercepts that one. Now Deacon passes it off to Nate. Nate to the outside. Nate working his way in. Back to Deacon. Steamboat intercepted it though. And now Steamboat will cross ice pass to the neutral zone. Violet's going to get to it. Violet back into the middle. Gets it ahead. A little beyond Griff's reach there. Steamboat off the glass. Up and in the zone. Pace of play here slowed down a little bit. Luca dancing, gets a little breakout pass over to Deacon. Deacon to Violet. Violet up ahead to Griff. Nice puck movement here. Griff is going to take a check right down here at my feet. Luca picks up the puck. In the zone goes Luca. Luca dancing all the way around. Here's Luca in on Augie. Bounces one off the side of the net. Luca's still with it. Luca try to kick it off the back of the goal and back to himself. I've seen him do that move, but not successful this time. Luca comes away with it. Luca to Nate. And now Luca tired. He's going to go get a change. Nate in. Almost steals it away from Augie there. Nate with it behind the net. Nate turning, firing. Augie with the save. Griff has it. Griff kicks it up high to Hoots. Hoots eats it with his skate. Sends one in on net. Man, this little robot thing up here is super annoying. Nate takes a check in the corner. Up high to Tom. Tom with the shooting lane. Tom fires one. Blocked by the Steamboat player there. Now they kick it out of the zone. Hoots collects it. Hoots spinning in. Here comes Hoots again. Hoots fires one. Stick save Augie. That one goes behind the net. Yeah. Boys down in a pile there along the corner. Oh, geez. Deacon steps in for a big check. And Griff over to lay a secondary hit, and I think that's what they're going to call. Oh, looks like we've got...
All right, 17 dark, 2 minutes for roughing, 89 white, 2 minutes for holding, nothing on the clock. It's going to be 5 on 5, and they come out with a whistle after 4:53.
Good call from referee John there. Matching penalties. Matching minors, one would say. Steamboat with the face-off win, but they take it back down in the zone, and now Deacon with it. Deacon tried to drop it for Hoots there. A little bit of a cycle. Hoots fighting his way back. He tosses a kid. And now Nate with a stick lift. Thomas kicks it back to Nate. Nate takes it down into the corner. Here comes Nate. Oh, Nate is so fast. Nate to the outside. Oh, good stick from the Steamboat player there. Keeps Nate honest and unable to get through. And now Hoots turns, sends it in. The back referee here called the icing, and Andre, the forward referee there, said it was tipped. So play continues on. Centering pass in the blue paint, but Steamboat right there to intercept it. Now they send it right back down, and this should be an icing. It is. A little frustration here from Nate. Just a little upset, but probably on his drive into the zone, not able to make happen what he wanted to. Got a late joiner here from Steamboat. Dylan on the face-off draw. Steamboat wins it. Takes a moment. They kick this one up high. Luca reaching out for it. Can't keep it in the zone. Nice. Up ahead to Bryson. Bryson pulls up. Now Bryson working his way in. Back up high. Dylan has it. Dylan back to Violet. Violet back down low. Luca with it. Luca with a shot and a blocker save from Augie. Luca with it. Centering one. It's going to come up high to Violet. Violet's going to keep it in. Violet with a shot off a skate and into the corner. Back into the middle. Bryson and Jackson getting to it. All the way over to the far side for Steamboat. Violet gets it. Kicks it to Luca. Luca. Here comes Luca into the zone. Shot. What a ripper. My goodness. I think Augie got a piece of that off the blocker and it went up into the glass behind. It was sailing a little bit high though. Dylan throwing the body down low. Bryson gets the puck. Bryson tried to kick one back up high. Let's see if Violet can keep this one in. Steamboat punches it ahead. Nice play from Violet, reversing that one. Back in. Now here's Jackson and Dylan. Jackson fires a shot. Augie, blocker save. Jackson with it. Kicks it up high to Luca. Little off. Luca has to retreat. Luca. Here comes Luca. Luca dancing. Takes it down low. Luca's all alone. Looking for Jackson. Kicks it to Hoots. Nice play and a shot. Oh, man, did that tag the post. Off in the corner. Bryson keeping this one in. Bryson gets tied up. Loose puck comes out of the zone. Luca back to get it. Gives it up to Hoots. Hoots and Nate and Dylan all in. Hoots kicks it to Nate. Nice pass, Nate. Looks like he got a shot, but deflected by the Steamboat player's stick. That Steamboat player does not have a stick. Oh, he gave his stick to Augie because Augie's stick is stuck in the side of the net. No icing. Steamboat heard it. They're going to get to it. Landon's going to feed it back behind his net. Dangerous play here. Steamboat, not a lot of help though, and they kick it free. Now it's out of the zone. Colton bats it ahead. Looks like Augie able to get his stick back. Tom with it. Tom sends it on ahead. Jackson touches it. Jackson in. 3.5 left here in the second period. Here's Nate. Nate feeds it ahead. Hoyt trying to get to it. Ooh. Little action down here along the near glass. Nate dancing his way in. Nate still can't quite connect on that. We got a puck in on net regardless, and Augie gets the cover. So Griff's going to come out now. That's always fun. There's Hoots talking to Luca on the bench, telling him a good pass on that last shift. That was the one that Hoots got that ripper of a shot that dinged the right post. Hoots keeping this one in. Now it comes out. Nate has it. Oh, Nate fed it back to Thomas, but I don't think Tom was expecting it. And now Tom slides into his man. Steamboat with a shot, and Landon with a save. Landon not seeing a lot of action the last few minutes. Nice breakout pass up to Hoyt. Oh, seemed like that was an offsides, but regardless, Hoots is going to get the shot right in the breadbasket for Augie. Augie gets the save. 2 minutes, 24 seconds in the second period. Changing him up again here. Oh yeah, how's that view? Oh yeah. Back up high for Luca. Luca over to Violet. Now down low for Nate. Nate rides this guy into the boards, and they both go down. Centering one. Nate trying to get back to it. Steamboat clears this one out, but Luca has it. Luca, red line, off the boards, back to himself. Here comes Luca. Luca, spin move, feeds one. Oh, Deacon on the back door and now Deacon trying to go for a wraparound. He gets it back to Luca. Luca's got to chase it down, though. Luca feeling the pressure, sends it down into the corner. Deacon gets to it. Deacon and Griff now trying to come away with the puck. Loose puck goes back behind. Griff chipping away at it. Now Nate over to help. Steamboat can't clear. Luca's going to pinch and get to the outside now. Here's Luca. A shot off the numbers of Augie. Well, Augie Taylor here. Another one from Luca. Another save from Augie. Off the pad, up high. Augie Taylor is the Mountain Select goalie that Luca gets to spend. Luca and Hoots, the other Mountain Select players, get to spend plenty of time with. So I know they're having a good time firing shot after shot here on Augie, and Augie's doing a pretty fantastic job of denying them. Puck into the middle, Nate and Luca. Luca up ahead to Deacon. Deacon with it. Deacon into the zone. Deacon protecting, pulling up. Nice little slide move. Deacon try to feed one, pick that top corner. Now Nate over on the far side. Nate keeping this one in. Nate, over to the side for Luca. Luca with a shot that was deflected by the Steamboat winger there, and Griff gets it. Steamboat eventually clears up high. Here's Hoots. Hoots is going to work his way in. Hoots tried to feed one backside. This puck comes free. Steamboat's going to collect it. Luca's got a back check. Luca with a soft little push along the boards. Good control there. No reason to get too chippy now at this stage of the game. Nate all the way up and in. Deacon on the far side was about a mile over the blue line. Uh, 13.4 seconds left in the second period. Face off right here in the near dot. Colton been doing a good job on those face-off draws. Tom in against the Steamboat player, and Hoots, nice play right back to Tom. Tom can't find it, it's down in his skates. Colton gets up into it. That's gonna do it for the second period.
Thinking they're keeping it under control pretty good. Yeah. It's been doing that all day, huh? Yeah. We have the best clock in the whole rink. Andre, do you know that kid that scored last night in your game? He got the first goal. He's a freshman. He plays with Luca on Mount Select. Yeah, and it was like he went bar down and then tossed Hayden. I was like, dude, that is the highlight of the whole game. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a camera setting or what. I definitely see that when we motion side to side, it goes a bit blurry, at least to see on my end. Is what it is. Anybody want to donate a few tens of thousands of dollars, we could really upgrade to a sweet system. Face-off draw goes Steamboat's way, and they kick it down deep. Hoots is going to get to it first, though. Hoots, strong on the skates, kicks it ahead. Jackson with it. Jackson, Hoots. Jackson tosses one up ahead to Hoots. Hoots is going to take it in. Hoots still with it. Hoots firing one on Augie. Augie with the save again. Hoots still with it. Hoots, open lane, shoots one. Save Augie. Augie gets the cover. So no one really stepping into the shooting lane there in front of Hoots, and I don't necessarily blame them. I wouldn't do it. Colton with a face-off draw. He's been doing a pretty good job on the win percentage. Tom turning, firing, but Steamboat comes away with it. A battle for it here. Look at the action. Oh, geez. Colton with a hard check. That's a penalty all day.
32 white. So it's going to be 32 white, Gordon, 2 minutes and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about that. So it looks like I can't quite see who went in there with him. I think Bryson might have gone in. So Colton's going to get a 2 and 10, which means 13-18 left in the third period. Colton will be in the box until 3 minutes and 18 seconds, and then a whistle. So it could be longer if we don't get a whistle. We go on the penalty kill, though. Bryson's going to serve the 2-minute penalty, and then he'll come out. Hoots comes away with the puck, and Hoots might drive it up and make a shorthanded opportunity. Cross-ice pass over to Griff. And now here's Steamboat working their way back through the neutral zone, waiting for a couple of players. A shot that got deflected, but goes high up and over, and now Tom gets the clear. This one deflecting all the way down, though. Icing waved off. Steamboat picks it up, pulls up, bounces it off the boards. Luca's going to get to it. Luca off the boards, back to himself, keeps this one in. Now it comes free. Violet sees it coming. Jackson off for a change. Violet cross ice to Hoyt. Hoyt going to go back behind the net, skate it up. He goes off the glass. That one slowly making its way all the way down. That will be an icing. Bryson face-off draw. So I guess Bryson's not in the box. I didn't see who went in. Here's Luca with it. Luca off the boards, back to himself. No icing. Bryson and Luca again. Luca pulling up. Luca making some moves. Turning, looking for Bryson. Violet calling for it up high. Luca eventually loses it, takes a check. Now puck out of the zone. Hoyt kicks it back to Violet. This will eat up some precious power play time for Steamboat. Luca with a soft chip up ahead. Augie's going to have to cover as Bryson was getting in on net. .11:42 left in the third. We got 24 seconds left in the penalty. Bryson with a quick shot off the face-off win there. That went high over the net. Now Steamboat kicks it up ahead, but Hoyt reverses it back down low. Bryson's going to try and get to it. This one rimmed all the way up. Violet gets to it. Elects to send it back down low. So Steamboat slow moving, trying to develop a little bit of a breakout here. And eventually they kick it out, get it out of the zone. Goes all the way out. Oh, Nate's the one who served the penalty, and Nate's out of the box, and he's going to get to it. Nate with it. Oh, Nate, nice save from Augie. Back door. Nate gets it back and feeds one to Hoyt, and Hoyt finishes it. But what an incredible save from Augie to deny Nate on the first attempt.
10 from 17.
But the assist from Nate will be still a point. Beautiful thing about hockey, assists and goals all count for the same point on the stat sheet. Five to 1. I'm not sure when run clock starts. Hoots reversing that one out of the zone, and now we got it again. Hoots trying to get it in the zone. Can't quite. Griff with it. Griff lining up a shot. Kind of drives right into a Steamboat player, and they go down in a heap. Deacon gets it to Nate. Nate fires one. Save Augie. Augie just denying Nate. Nate over, sends one back down deep. Deacon's going to pick it up. Deacon pulling up, gives it to Griff. Griff with a shot, another nice save from Augie. Back behind the net, Deacon picks it up again. Deacon pulls up, he's got a couple Steamboat players on him. Deacon trying to come free with it, eventually Steamboat has it. Steamboat kicks it back into the middle. Griff had his stick kind of tangled up, and Tom over to try and collect this one. Here's Deacon with it. Deacon back to Nate. Nate, pass up ahead to Hoots. Hoots, oh geez, that's going to be a penalty. Hoots gets it back. Hoots still with the puck to Nate. Nate to the outside. Nate shot, glove save, Augie. And the tripping penalty. Augie with a little tripping penalty that Hoots drew there. We go on the power play. Augie made the save and added a little flourish to it. I'm trying to look up there at the scoreboard. 9 minutes 50 seconds left. I forgot to put up the last goal. We're up 5 to pass to Dylan. Dylan now feeds one down, looking for Bryson. Bryson trying to make some room down near the blue paint. Hoots with it. Hoots feeds one through the middle. Up high now, here's Luca. Luca fires one. Blocker save from Augie. Oh, looked like that was Dylan there trying to... Oh, up high for Luca again. Oh, Luca fanned on the pass over to Hoots. Now he gets it. Kicks it back to Hoots. Here's Hoots. Over the blue line. Offsides. Bryson back here could not hold up.
Oh, good song, by the way.
Got a minute left in the power play. Nate cross ice to Violet. Violet to Luca. Luca with the little room up the middle. Gives it back to Nate. And another offsides. Boys. Boys. That's the discipline, coach, broadcaster here. I'd like to see these guys just play really solid, disciplined hockey. Violet feeding one back into the middle. Griff is going to try and get to this one. A nice check along the boards. Nate with it. Nate with a shot. Oh my goodness. Wow. Nate finally gets one. He worked his way into the middle, absolutely tagged the left post, and got his own rebound. Loose puck out front. Augie covers. Oh, Dylan or Hoyt tried to give it back to Violet. Loose puck. Luca back checking. They're working their way around Luca. Luca eventually just tosses them, but they get a shot off. Landon with a couple nice saves there. Back down to Luca's skates. Luca high up off the glass. Here's Bryson. Bryson on the breakaway. Bryson shot. Deflected by Augie, and it came free on the backside. Bryson almost got a rebound shot. Augie covered it up, though. Nate with it, off the face-off draw. Nice pass all the way over to Deacon. Deacon taking his time. Deacon working his way in. Back to Nate. Nate shot, goal. So starting to really has him hold off a little bit. Nate, try to feed one back to Hoots. A nice read there from the Steamboat player. Landon. Stick save. Another nice save from Landon. So, again, got to stay disciplined here. Clock winding down, about 5.5 minutes. Colton is still in the box right down here below me. Puck rimmed around. Nate's going to get to it. Can't quite get it back out to himself, and Steamboat sends it back down low. Tom rimming it up near me. Steamboat gets a shot. It went high. Up over the net. Here's Hoots with it. Hoots casually skating up ahead. And he will send it in deep. Deacon's going to get it there in the near corner. Deacon pulling up. Centering one. Back down low. Steamboat intercepts it. Griff working his way in. This game is getting a little loopy. Tired players a little bit tired, also playing a little just non-aggressively here, which is probably good. Up high for Hoots. Hoots working his way down low. I think Coach has probably told him to not shoot it, and I don't know what's worse, if you play hard and try and make shots and just play your game, or play at half speed and make it look even worse. Now Hoots fires one in on net. Augie with the save, and he's going to collect it, kick it off to the side. Griff trying to get to it. Griff doesn't like the play there from the Steamboat player, and he's going to toss a kid. And now into the middle. Now Griff tossed him, and the Steamboat player retaliated, and he'll take a penalty.
Got 73 black on a slab.
Face-off draw from Hoyt. Gets it back down in the corner. I think we're trying to get Violet a goal here. I see Violet getting pretty active, working his way in. Pass up to Luca. Luca with a shot. That got deflected by the Steamboat player. Good block shot there. And Bryson backhanded one down deep. Puck up high. Luca's got it. Luca, nice play. Good toe drag. Him and Jackson switch spots. Jackson kicks it back to Luca. Luca with it. Down low to Bryson. Bryson, one-timer and a great save from Augie. Augie going post to post, saw it coming. Stretches out, makes a save. I can tell you what, this could be a highlight reel type game for Augie. The 7-1 score does not depict how well he's playing. No idea what the shot count is, but Augie making a number of just beautiful saves. Puck down low, Violet activated, trying to get to it. And this one kept in by Dylan, now up. Luca with it, Luca battling for it. Luca down on his knees, kicks it down low to Deacon. Deacon up high to Luca. Luca over to Nate. Nate with it. Nate fans on the shot. And Steamboat can't kick it out, now they do. Luca gets the puck, Luca reversing, and here comes Luca. Luca up ahead, all the way up to Deacon, and now Luca's gonna race in. A shot, Luca on the back door. Luca looking for one, Luca has it, kicks it back up to Nate. Nate toe dragging, Hoots in now. Hoots working his way casually in. Back door was Deacon. Deacon looking for one. We're at 2 minutes now left in the game. And Hoots taking his time, drops it to Nate. Up high, Tom in. Nate with it. All the way up to Dylan. Dylan tries to kick it ahead to himself. Through the neutral zone comes Steamboat. Nate's gonna maybe intercept this one. They get a shot and a save from Landon. Nate with it. He's gonna eat up some time behind the net, off the goal, back to himself. Stretch pass to Deacon. I don't quite know. I don't necessarily agree with the cherry picking when you're up 6 goals or so, but it's a good looking pass nonetheless. Jackson into the middle for Violet. Violet can't quite get there. And now Steamboat sends it in deep. Hoyt has it. Hoyt up ahead to Deacon. I know, there we go. Cross-ice pass looking for Violet. Pretty sure I see that this is the strategy to try and get one to Violet. Deacon slipping his way through a few Steamboat players. Steamboat clears. Under a minute left. Icing waved off. Hoyt's going to get to this one. Reversing to Tom. Tom kicks it back up to Griff. Oh, sorry, lost my Griff all the way over to Violet. Violet's, oh, this is your chance, Vi. Come on, get it. Violet in. Can't get the shot off. Into the middle for Tom. Tom coming in to deliver a check. Hoyt is going to backpedal and reverse. Violet into the middle. Off of Tom's pad, and Tom kicks it into the corner. Violet get to the net. Oh, there was your chance. Luca out on the ice, but that's going to do it for the game. Oh, geez. Luca apologizing, but I don't think the Steamboat kid appreciated the shove at the end. Well, 7-1, good effort. Steamboat here ready for the lineup. Landon coming out. We play again tomorrow at 8:30 and then 1 o'clock. I don't remember what order necessarily, but I know we have one against, who do we play? We got one against Telluride, and the other one is either against Summit or Steamboat. Take a look here. Oh, that's right. We played Gunnison, actually. We haven't played against Gunnison yet. So one game against Gunnison, and then Telluride for the second game. The Telluride game should be a bit of a battle. I'm going to sign off now, and hope you all